Coming at you live from Downton Hall here with Colby Randall.
Ryan Jones.
Coming off a thrilling Pats game against the New York Giants. A nail-biter to say the least. With a game-winning field goal from Steven Gostkowski.
What was it? 54 yards?
54 yards, yeah. Automatic. I mean, I had no doubts. He's 30 for his last 30, spanning from last year. He just can't miss from anywhere.
He really doesn't. You never even see him break a sweat. Even when he went out there, you wouldn't even know the game was on the line based on how he presents and carries himself. I would easily say, without a doubt in my mind, he's one of the best kickers in the league, if not the best.
Clutch. Whenever you need him, he's always going to hit a field goal.
And that's what Bill Belichick does. He's just very good at finding those guys. That's just what he does.
He finds people off the streets and just makes them a star. Like Dion Lewis, for example. No one even heard of him. Comes out of Pitt, and no one even heard of him. And he comes in the Patriots, and everybody knows him. He's catching passes, making plays, scoring touchdowns for us. It's just a great sight.
Is out for the season though, with a torn ACL.
I mean,
so
forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Anyways, moving on. Edelman hurt. He fractured a bone in his foot. Same thing as Des Bryant. Looks like he's going to be out 6 to 8 weeks. Hopefully, we'll get him back for the playoffs. But
we hope definitely out for the regular season. Hopeful for the playoffs. Not sure. He's got to be back for February 13th for the Super Bowl. I mean, that's the only real reason why we need him. I feel like we can breeze through the AFC. There's no one really. The Broncos, they stink. There's nobody else that's really on our way. So I feel like if he's back for the Super Bowl, we'll be fine.
But how much of a deficit or how much of a loss is this going to be to the Patriots offense? He's a major player. He's one of the stars of the team. He gets the most targets. And besides Gronk, you'd say he's the number one.
Yeah, number one threat.
Yeah.
He's pretty much one of the only. He's one of the guys who's always over the middle, catching hard balls, getting hit over the middle, just getting hard first downs, and you could even see in the game, he was hurt after the first drive in the first quarter, and in the first quarter, they had 120-something yards, and the Giants were only, they held him 30 yards, but then once he got hurt in the second and third quarter, they held the Patriots offense to only about 100 yards offense, and you could just see that it really just put a damper on their offense.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully, Gronkowski, LaFell, Amendola, they can pick up the slack in the meantime. Another topic, Brady we won the game, can't complain, but he wasn't really looking too hot there in the fourth quarter.
A lot of red zone pick, which is weird to see from him. You usually never see that.
Wide receiver was wide open. He just threw it behind him, right into the hands of the defender. Should have been 6. Turned into an interception.
And that's how the Giants went down and kicked the field goal to take the lead. We're up by 1. We could have easily just walked in the end zone and gotten a nice touchdown lead, but I mean,
yeah, that's a 9-point
play
shift.
right there. Pretty much.
That's that takes away 7 points from us and gives them 3. So never mind. I'm sorry. That's actually a 10-point.
Yeah,
bad math on my part.
And he also, after they kicked the field goal to go up by 2 points, we had
the last drive.
Yeah, the last drive. We had about 1:50 left, no timeouts with Tom Brady. I mean, I wouldn't want anybody else. Tom Brady's the best quarterback in the universe, so I mean, I'll take that 10 times out of 10. But the first play of the drive was a shaky one where he underthrew the receiver by 3 yards into the defender's hands. But when he went up and caught it. But when he came down, he hit the ground so hard that the ball he just lost control of the ball. So thank God it was an incomplete pass.
We got lucky, pretty much.
We got really lucky. We would have easily lost the game right there.
If he catches that ball, we lost the game. That 9-0 is now 8-1.
I know.
So. But, I mean, if you look back at, the 2011 to 07 games, the Giants got some pretty crazy plays, some miracle plays. So
Tyree catch, the Manningham catch.
Mm-hmm.
They're just...
Yeah, it's about time one of these plays went our way. And overall, just beating the Giants to go 9-0. There's really nothing better. It really was just a cherry on the cake or the cherry on the ice cream for my Sunday night.
And I think we can wrap it up here. I mean, it was a nail biter, absolute nail biter. But I mean, I had confidence from the get go. I mean, the Patriots, best team in the league. They won't lose until I don't think they'll come close to losing until the Super Bowl now because they have nobody else on the schedule. So I feel like just smooth sailing from here.
One of those games that you love to win and one of those games that you hate to lose. We came out on top this time, luckily, and we're going on to Week 10 with the Giants under the mat. So coming at you live from down hall, baby. Take it easy. Have a nice night.
You as well.